Good morning, starlets. How's everyone doing? It is Saturday, June 3rd, 2023. 6/3/23. Feeling the 333 energy, okay? Yeah. Supported by your spirit guides right now. Hope everyone had a good week. I am going to come in first with the Oracle of the Shapeshifters just to get some overall energy. This is going to be a general reading, all signs. What does the collective need to know right now? Messages for the collective or anyone watching this video at any time. What do they need to know right now? What do they need clarity on? What do they need confirmation on? Clear, precise messages, please, and thank you for the collective. Let's see what's coming out. I had a crazy little, I don't know if you want to call it, I was headed off to sleep. That place between falling asleep and being up, somebody got hit by a bus, like coming right off the curb. A car sped by. I don't know. Spirit just told me to say that. That actually was yesterday. But yeah, we're coming in with I can't never pronounce this. Quetzalcoatl and the Priestess of Time. The time has come. The time is to act now. With a 23. So there could be something you've been holding off on doing, maybe. Something you've been wanting to do and haven't gotten around to. And now is the time to get to it and get up on it. Okay. 23 on there. We have deep, dark sea mermaid. Find solutions in unknown places in the darkness with a 16 on top. Okay. And then we have the unending sadness of looking back. Endless regret, obsessive grief, replaying the past, negative nostalgia with a 36 on top. A lot of 3s and a lot of 6s. And we'll see what's on the bottom. Just want to sit that there for a minute for y'all to see. Yeah. Coming from the bottom, pose brave flight. You will not let fear stop you this time. So that's some good energy. You know, you may be feeling regretful about some things that have gone on in your life, is going on in your life, but you know, don't get too trapped in the past. Don't let yourself stay held up in the past energy, you know. Past, present, future energy. You understand time is moving and circular. We're not going to go there. It's too early in the morning. And God, this star didn't even have no coffee. Like, I woke up and had other plans. And they like, no, get the decks out, sis. But yeah, so, you know, you don't want to keep yourself trapped to that negative energy of the past. If you understand what I'm saying. You know, it's easier said than done. Sometimes we also need to look over those lessons. But just don't let it fester within you. Don't stay so, you know, attached to it. You know, understand the lesson, try to get the lesson, you know, definitely release any regret, you know, that you may have. You can't change the past. Once that moment is gone, it's gone. You know, I hear make amends with your past. That's all you can do. Also, I feel personally, you know, definitely take what resonates and leave that which does not. But the answers are out there for you with this find solutions in the unknown places, in the darkness. So maybe Okay, if you're somebody that's struggling, this is very specific. If you're someone who struggles with meditation, maybe try meditating in the dark. Like maybe you're sitting in a room and the lights are on or something. You may need to meditate in the darkness. That might help you. I was going to pull from the Psychic Tarot, but I'm going to actually hit the Beyond Lemuria deck first. See what's coming out. 5:37 on the clock. Messages for the collective for their highest good. I'm going to wake the rest of the house up with all my clicking and clacking. Everybody else is still asleep. I'm in here clicking and clacking first thing in the morning. Let's just get a few of the Beyond Lemuria. I love this deck. It's so cosmic and pretty and beautiful and deep. Just a few. Luminous. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, luminescence. Upside down, that looked like luminous. Still beautiful energy. 35 on here. I'm going to take both of these. Beautiful energy, yes. Balance forces. Crown chakra. One more. Beautiful energy. 19 on balance forces. 9 on crown chakra. Interesting. Vulnerability. Oh, beautiful energy. And with a 56 on top. And on the bottom we have, communication, co-creation. Okay. Honestly, these are all pretty self-explanatory. I don't think we need to pull from the book, but let me see. 35 lumen essence. Let's see. Very beautiful energy. I feel like somebody might need to heal their heart chakra, open up their heart chakra, maybe do some work to open it up, maybe get in some water, go out in nature possibly. Be with this vulnerability out here too, maybe let the guards down around your heart a little bit. Very beautiful card. Very, very beautiful card. I think somebody's trying to balance out their heart chakra. Maybe use some rose quartz. Let's see. Self-love, the light that radiates from our hearts, light shining in the darkness, heart-centered living, removing your heart armor, accepting your shadows as the flip side of your strengths, a vulnerable, wide open heart, authentic, heartfelt need. So yeah, that's some good energy. Then we have balance forces with a 19 on top. Okay, 2 not sitting in these. Crown chakra with a 9. 9:51 on the clock. Yeah. Yin and yang, the productive flow. This is for balanced forces, masculine and feminine energy, the balance of duality, patriarchal paradigm being rebalanced, equality, balance, and perspective. Yeah, it says this card invites you to look at the masculine and feminine energy from a more balanced perspective. Is the situation at hand the more masculine side of the spectrum? Can it be tempered with feminine energy or vice versa? In addition of masculine energy, bring balance. That's some nice energy. I said they all self-explanatory, but I just want to take a little dip in the book because I'm feeling a good vibe. I'm really feeling a vibe like somebody is really working on healing, and I get it. I tell people all the time, like, I'm not saying anything. I don't know what you got misconstrued, especially when people I know start asking me 1,000 questions because they don't watch some videos. Look, did you even read my bio? Like, I never claimed to be anything. I literally says I'm on my healing journey also. I'm on my journey. No one is perfect, fixed, and done. It is always some work to do. And I'm very vocal about that. Like, but again, I was speaking to somebody the other day and they were having some issues with someone. And I was explaining, like, most of the time, people that had problems with you had more to do with themselves. Um, as it was a conversation about a lot of things, multiple things, but the main thing that stood out, I said, it is the human nature to judge. I said everybody wants to judge everybody, and everybody will use religion to say, well, we're allowed to judge, or we can judge, or it's okay to judge. I'm not going to waste my time when I know I'm imperfect judging anyone, or really finger swagging to the point of judging someone when I know I'm not even 100% perfect. Why not use their love, their heart, their lumen essence, and their love to be kind to someone and help them and see what they need help with? But people, is easier to judge. It's easier to judge and say, oh, this person this or this person that, or they think this or they think they that, and bloop, 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 and all the goofy stuff. We all have dealt with it, heard it. We're around people that do it and say it, and it's like, it's easier to judge others than like stand there, take a step back and look at yourself and judge yourself, or even deal with yourself with what needs to be worked on. So I just feel like it's a lot going on right now in the world and with people. Because I always tell people, when people out there talking shit about me, I don't even care, because nobody judged me harder than me. Like, I promise. I get it myself. I checks myself. I comes for myself. And I don't even be sending for myself, if you get it. And those that get it, But it also needs to be a healthy way to do that, back to the living in the past, living in regret. Because I am, like I said, on my healing journey. I'm coming from a place where I often self-sabotage situations in my life, and I was also often hard on myself because of things from my past, or things I've done in the past and mistakes I made in the past. But when you get through things, and when you get to a point of understanding all those things you have gone through were setting you up for the place you are now, the good, the bad, the indifferent, the ugly, all that fly shit. So for vulnerability, we have real strength, holding space, healing past wounds. I can't make it up. Accepting yourself as you are, sharing from the depths of your heart, raw truths, compassion for others, removing your armor. I'm not even clarifying another one, because come on, spirit. They be getting me up with a word, okay? Okay, so 56 with vulnerability, and then communication, co-creation. And I really truly feel like that's all with connecting with your higher self, connecting with God, the creator, co-creation, the creator of all that is, was, and ever will be, whatever you want to call it, the universe, the divine, Mother Earth, all that fly stuff, I won't take anything away from anybody that, rocks and rolls and, different beliefs. We're all different. Nobody believes the same thing. There's more than one option out there. Okay? But I don't even think I'm going to pull from these yet. I might pull one or two of those on the end for clarity. But let's get into the Psychic Tarot. Okay, no, I'm not a psychic, but I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot. Okay. I really like this deck by John Howland. I'm going to try to do a divine feminine energy reading later. I actually have a new deck en route. So, let's see what's coming out. I just want to get an overall energy. But right now, I feel like, as always, as a lot of people are trying to do and work on, somebody's on their healing journey. Somebody's on their spiritual journey. Somebody's really trying to get tapped into a deeper level, on a deeper level. Like, take their manifestations to the next level. Take their, I heard their sex magic and their sex work to the next level. Take their knowledge to the next level, their understanding of the universe, everything to the next level. You know, their healing to the next level, their self-healing to the next level. Like, I'm really getting that somebody's working to just, they're leveling up on their spirituality and their spiritual practices. You know, like I said in the beginning, maybe somebody needs to get in the dark. Maybe that's what somebody is already doing. Like, you know, and that may be confirmation for someone. But somebody's trying to level it up spiritually, and that's a good thing. I understand. Just try to stay balanced. I heard don't overwork yourself. And you know, like I just said, because I heard sex magic again, you know, the more you learn and the more you educate yourself on different things, you know, sex magic to me at one point, like when I first started, was came with a negative condemnation. When I thought of sex magic, I thought of people doing stuff, you know, to people, which that's another way of people doing sex magic. Like, don't get me wrong, but the other side of it, the sex magic through manifestation, that's another side of it. You can look into that. It's a beautiful thing. I saw something online about it, and then, you know, I got to Googling and reading papers and reading articles and all that good stuff about it, and getting a deeper understanding. I actually have, it's so funny because I have a sex magic, one of my tarot decks is a sex magic deck, one of the decks I use for the sensual sexual reading. But you will find, because what I find, like even reading up on it and the practice of it, especially with the part of the coming into union with the person and the energy exchange during the sexual act and all that good stuff, and the taking the time, the breath work of it all, the tantric of it all. And I actually have been practicing tantric sex for some time. I actually started that years ago after I got into the Karma Sutra. I had read that book years ago, back when people really went in libraries, before they started shutting the libraries down. I actually, back then, I would say I was in my early to mid 20s when I started, when I first read the Karma Sutra, like, and was, you know, working out them positions. But I don't want to let no energy out for no ex. But yeah, the practice of the tantric sex, so that's involved in that, and it's a very beautiful thing if you have the right person. Because I'm still reading up on it and understanding it more, because it's like, okay, I think, you know, it's like, you know, if you're having intercourse with somebody and y'all are intentionally coming in to do this ritual type thing, you know, to manifest off these things. But how does it work if the person is manifesting, you know, a life that maybe doesn't involve you to that extent, or you them? Like, does it make sense? Like, so, you know, it's nice to know, it's nice to learn. You can look into it if you want to. I'm not going to keep blabbing. It's 19:36 on the clock, so let's see what's coming out. But honestly, I said that for a reason. Looking at this heart, like this could be what somebody is doing or thinking about doing, co-creation here. This could be on the next level. So I know it's never not for nothing when something comes to me and I start talking about it. Because normally I would have talked about that in the sex reading, but you know. Let's cut this one more time and jump right in with the Psychic Tarot. Y'all know I got a sensual Saturday for y'all later. I got y'all. Got my starlets. So we come in with hope. Hope. Beautiful energy. 17 on top. What else? Okay, rest and rejuvenate with a 4 on top. Wisdom with a 5 on top. Triumph with a 7 on top. So I feel like somebody is really trying to get enlightened. If you notice in the palm of his hand with their light, it's a person, it's a figure, you know. So I really feel like somebody's trying to get connected, going deeper, get more clarity. Really, I feel like with oneself, the higher self, you know. Again, with the rest and rejuvenate. Like I said early on, maybe getting out in the nature, getting in some water. You know, take your time. Don't overdo it. Like I was saying, don't overdo it. You know, rest when you need to rest, rejuvenate when you need to rejuvenate. You're seeking out wisdom. Looking at this, I know in different readings I get, and I'm hearing watch the red flags, but him carrying this red flag, I don't really feel like it has nothing to do with a relationship. But I do think take a step back and rest. Take a step back and gather yourself as you gain this knowledge. Take a step back and make sure what you're learning and as you're learning and connecting the dots, you know you're not moving too fast. Take a break. Take a beat. I'm hearing. Take a beat. I had read a book recently, and a person, the person in the story had unintentionally, they were moving from a good place, trying to do a good thing to help someone, and they actually, in the midst of giving and helping this person, they release their energy to this person. Okay, again, with the sex magic, be careful, make sure you're doing that with the right person. So this person now had their part of their soul's fragments, part of their, like their energy and their soul, but on such a deeper level that the person who had it was affecting them. They were able to recall it. So yeah, I'm hearing call back your energy. So be careful, you know. And that may be why you need to rest and rejuvenate. You may be drained right now from giving too much. Ciao. Yeah, choose wisely with a 7. The 7's popping out. Yeah. Things are about to change, you know. Things are about to change in your life. I feel like there's a lot of options out here for you and you're learning a lot of things, so you may be a little confused. Just take your time. Just take your time. But definitely choose wisely on something. So I think for some in the collective, this is just simply your spiritual journey. You're moving forward. You're learning a lot. You need to just take a beat, take a breath. You know, you may have learned some stuff and moved hastily and need to move differently just to protect your energy, protect your heart space and all that good stuff. And for somebody in the collective, or somebody's, as I always say, you may be considering coming into union and co-creating and coming into sexual union with someone. I'm sorry, you guys. And oh shoot, there is somebody that's oh dang, that text just really distracted me. But oh, I'm gonna have to make a part two, guys. I'm so sorry. This is somebody that I really need to speak to. They like, yeah. I'll pick up part two in a second.